ជំរាបសួរលោកគ្រូនិងមិត្តរួមថ្នាក់ទាំងអស់ថ្ងៃនេះគឺជាថ្ងៃពុធទី20ខែវិច្ឆិកាឆ្នាំ2025ខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះអូរុខាសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃរស់នៅជាក្រុងប៉ារីប្រទេសបារាំងសេសបាទហើយស្រុកកំណើតកើតជានៅចំការលើកំពង់ចាមសូមធ្វើលំហាត់ ENG 099មេរៀនទី9បាទជូនគ្រូស្ដីអំពីកិច្ចសន្ទនាជាមួយ AI យើងចង់ទិញផ្ទះតែយើងត្រូវដឹងអីគេខ្លះបានរៀបចំយ៉ាងណាខ្លះបាទ Hello
Hello there. How can I help you?
I would like to buy a house in Singapore.
Buying a house in Singapore can be an exciting process. To get started, what kind of property are you looking for? For example, are you interested in a condominium or a landed property?
Can you explain to me what is the difference between these two?
Sure. A condominium, or a condo, is typically an apartment within a building, and you own the unit but not the land it sits on. Landed properties, on the other hand, are typically houses where you own both the building and the land. Do you have any more questions about the differences?
Let us move forward in this way. Based on my budget, is around 500k. What kind of house I can buy with it in Singapore?
With a budget of around 500k in Singapore, landed properties are unfortunately out of reach, as they typically cost much more. You might find some smaller condominium units or perhaps some older public housing apartments within that range, but it would likely be on the smaller side. Are you interested in exploring those options?
I would prefer have a condominium in this way, but let's try to find a condominium in the city near a school for child, for example.
Searching for a condominium within 500k near a school in Singapore can be challenging. Could you tell me if you have a particular school or area in mind?
Not specifically, just an area which a school is good enough for me.
Given the budget, properties near schools might be pricier than 500k. Would you be willing to consider a slightly higher budget or perhaps older developments near schools?
Did in Singapore the public transport is well served?
Yes, Singapore has a very well-developed public transport system, including the MRT train system and buses, making it easy to travel around the island. Are you interested in looking for properties near specific transport stops?
No, I just want to know if the public transport is well served, so we could buy a condominium with my budget and then send my child to school using the public transport. Is this something possible to consider?
As I was saying, many schools are conveniently located with access to public transport. Would you like to focus on finding a condominium within your budget that has good public transport connections?
Yeah, let us move forward in this way.
All right, focusing on condominiums within your budget with good public transport connections in Singapore. Since the property market can change, it would be best to explore current listings that match your criteria. Would you like me to start looking for some options?
Yes, please. How about the mortgage? Generally,
Typically, when purchasing a property, people would work with a bank to get a mortgage loan to finance the purchase. These loans are typically paid back over a long period, such as 10 or 20 years. Is there anything specific you would like to know about mortgages in Singapore?
So, in conclusion, for a foreigner coming from France, it is possible or not possible to buy a house in Singapore?
To summarize, for a foreigner from France buying a house in Singapore, it is possible, but they will likely pay higher stamp duties than Singapore citizens and may have restrictions on the type of property they can purchase. Would you like to know more about those restrictions? Foreign individuals typically cannot purchase certain landed properties in Singapore without special approval, such as detached houses. They can usually purchase condominium units or properties in non-landed developments. Would you like to know more about the types of properties they can purchase?
No, it's okay. I know that I can buy a condominium. It's good enough.
Great. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding property purchase in Singapore?
No, it's not necessary. That's all for now. Thank you so far for your help.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Feel free to ask if you have any more questions in the future. Have a great day.